Hello, Mr. Fisher. My name is Clint Davis, and I am the current legal counsel for the Hershey Trust, which is a charitable trust that supports the Milton S. Hershey School. Before I go any further, I want to thank you for taking the time to view this video presentation that I'm sending you. I know your time is very valuable, and I won't keep you any longer than possible. With that being said, in my capacity as legal counsel for the Hershey Trust, I would like to address the matter of the proposed sale of the Hershey Trust controlling interest in the Hershey Chocolate Company stock to the Wrigley Chewing Gum Company. First, let me give you some brief background on the school, just in case you were not aware of all of it. The founder of the Hershey Chocolate Company, Mr. Milton Hershey, established the school in 1909 with his wife to give education to underprivileged male orphans. After Mr. Hershey's wife's death in 1918, Mr. Hershey granted the rest of his personal fortune, at the time consisting mostly of stock in the Hershey Chocolate Company, to support the charitable trust. Today, the Hershey School enrolls approximately 1,200 young men and women of low-income status who might otherwise be unable to attend college due to the cost of tuition, loans, and other fees. The Hershey School pays all tuition and fees, and the students reside on the residential campus while they are attending classes. As of 2001, the Hershey Trust had grown to over $5 billion, most of which is comprised of company stock in Hershey Foods. As of today, the company stock comprises a total of 56% of the Hershey Trust assets. Hershey Foods contributes a total of $80 billion per year via the stock interest owned by the Hershey Trust to the Hershey School. The Hershey School is located in Hershey, Pennsylvania. Hershey is also the largest employer in Hershey, Pennsylvania, which means that the company employs approximately 6,200 employees at present. However, in recent years, the Hershey Trust has become increasingly concerned with the ability of the Hershey Chocolate Company to remain sustainable and viable in light of the increasing economic pressures and challenges and increasing competition from other organizations, such as Kraft, the aforementioned Wrigley Chewing Gum Company, and Cadbury, just to name a few. Part of that concern is tied to what is also perceived to be a lack of diversification in investments by the Hershey Trust. With this in mind, the Hershey brand has decided, via the Hershey Board of Trustees, to issue a proposal to sell the trust's controlling interest in the company's stock to the Wrigley Chewing Gum Company, best known again for its chewing gum products. The surrounding community has understandably voiced strong objections to this proposal, with the fear that this proposal, if successful, could ultimately lead to a loss of vital jobs in the community. While this is understandable, my answer to these fears is to consider the reality that as the cost of overhead increases due to inflation, and as competition increases, and also with a lack of investment diversification, these factors themselves could also ultimately lead to a massive loss of jobs in the area of Hershey. If this happens, not only will the loss of jobs be regrettable, but the impact on the Hershey School would be undeniable. The school itself would be endangered and might even ultimately cease to exist as a result. This would be very sad to see, given the passion and investment that Milton Hershey and his wife invested in the school when it was founded. Milton Hershey and his wife had a mission to bring the availability of free education to underprivileged young people and a vision of how to ensure that mission: the establishment and sustained funding of the Hershey School. Thus, our viewpoint is that if the proposed stock sale to Wrigley were to be permitted by the State Attorney General's office, your office, to go through, it would be a far cry from ensuring the loss of jobs in Hershey. Just the opposite. It would be taken as a dedicated effort to ensuring not only sustainable jobs, but also the continued sustainability and continued operation of the Hershey School for the underprivileged. The school is so important and vital to so many young people. It ensures their bright futures through a quality education. Hence, please give this deal a great deal of thought as you review the case. There are a great many jobs that depend on the Hershey Chocolate Company in Hershey. That is correct. That is a correct perception by the community. But so also do a great many young, bright minds and futures also depend on this company as well. So please, again, consider this carefully as you review the case before rendering your decision. This concludes my presentation. Again, thank you so much for your valuable time. We really do appreciate it. And if you have any further questions or concerns regarding this case prior to rendering your decision, please do not hesitate to contact me. My contact information is listed in the email that I have sent to your office. Thank you so very much, and may God bless you in your future endeavors. Have a good day.